I hereby summon all my imps. Hey everybody, it's Annabelle. We got a secret second OTA patch this week that is going to change 7 locations. Now, they're not changing in how they function, they're still going to function the same way, they're just going to show up a lot less than they used to be. So the first one is going to be the Attilan, and this is the one where after turn 3 you shuffle your hand into your deck and then draw a card. It was one of the hated locations because this kind of screwed up how your play was going. Especially it screwed up stuff like if you were running like Adam Warlock and stuff like that. Any draw effect. Any deck that was having like Moon Girl or something like that where it would hold on to a lot of cards. Second location that they're changing, or for how often it shows up, is going to be the Krakoa. Krakoa is the one that on turn 5 it takes over and plays both players' cards for them on this turn. This was probably the one of, if not the most hated location the day it came out. I don't think there's a single Snap player that ever liked this location. Wants this location because it's got identical logic, which means it just plays whatever in your hand that's less than or equal to whatever energy you have. So on turn 5, if you've got a 5 that'll play that 5, even if it makes no sense to play it. But if you also have like a 1 and a 6 in your hand, you can just play the 1 and not play the 6 and not play the 5. You're like, why did you play the 5? Like, well, 1 is lower than 5, and I can play that. It's like, it looks like that's not the turn. The next one up for us is Morag. This is the one that anytime you played a card here, you shuffle 3 rocks into your deck. Kind of a stealth nerf to Rocks and Hogs. If you ever got this location and you were playing Rocks and Hogs, your opponent had a good chance of making your Rocks and Hogs go off heavy. Also kind of a weird nerf to Patriot because a lot of times you grab the rocks for Patriot. But other than that, I don't think anybody really liked this location. Fourth location is Morag. Morag was the location that made it so that the first card you played each turn couldn't be played here. This was kind of a hard location to have because a lot of times if you could sneak something in there, you could basically win this location with just like 1 card. Especially with Nebula coming around. With Nebula, you could sometimes sneak Nebula right in here and just win that Nebula location on turn 2. Next one up for us is Plunder Castle. Plunder Castle was the one that only card that costs 6 can be played here. This one's a kind of a weird one. It's a neat location, but the problem is if you're ever playing something like Sarah, you can't play a single card here. Because it doesn't count cards that are 6 that are buffed down to 5. Now, if it counted cards that were 6, like 6 original cost, to be played here, that'd be interesting, and that would make Plunder Castle a better place to play, because trying to get a 6 in here means that the only time you're playing something on here is 6 or maybe 7 if you have limbo also up. So this is pretty much a dead location unless you're playing a move deck. Or maybe Jeff the Shark. So this is kind of a little bit of a nerf to Jeff the Shark, so is the last one too. Next one up to us is Sanctum Sanctorum. Sanctum Sanctorum is simply no cards can be played here. The only cards that could ever get played there was Jeff the Shark if you didn't catch it before it flipped, or you'd have to move something in here. This was always a location that if you saw come up, you just kind of went, well, I'm playing with 2 locations now. And the last one up for us is Subnautica. Subnautica is the one where, at the beginning, wherever it revealed on turn 1, 2, or 3, it shuffles 5 rocks into your deck. Again, another stealth nerf for rocks and Hawk. But I think a lot of people just saw this one and just cursed a lot. I'm glad that Second Dinner is looking at some of these locations and changing them so that they show up less often. These are some of the most rated locations to see. There's a few more out there that I will talk about probably in a future Marvel update about some of the other ones that I just really hate myself seeing. But the most interesting thing about all these change in locations is Second Dinner's got to be a little bit careful, and I'm just talking about a little bit careful, because all 7 of these locations, every single one of these 7 locations, was an anti-Galactus location. I know I've played Galactus enough to know you that all 7 of these locations are locations I personally hate when you play Galactus. And this might push up Galactus play because of the fact that a lot of these locations aren't going to be seen so much. And the problem with Galactus to a certain degree is the fact that the locations that Galactus hates are the locations that everyone hates, for the most part. There's only a few that Galactus hates that everybody else is okay with, and that's it. So, Second Dinner, if you're looking into this, be careful about what you do with locations, because all of these 7, every single one of these, were handicapped Galactus. This made it so it was very hard to get your Galactus. This made it so it was almost impossible to play your Galactus, because you usually play Galactus on 5. This made it so that it was very hard to get your Galactus if it wasn't in your opening hand. This made it so you're only playing on 2 locations, which Galactus is never looking for. This made it so that Galactus is only basically playing on 2 locations, which made it was hard to play Galactus. This made it so that you're only playing on 2 locations, so it was hard to play Galactus. And this made it so that it was really hard to get your Galactus. It wasn't in your opening hand. So, watch out if you're going on a ladder. You might see a little bit more Galactus showing up in the future because of some of these changes. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. And as always, remember, play for fun!